Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry. Tonight, we are going to be getting it on in 0G, maybe. This is Dead Space, the remake from 2023. I have not started it, and I will give you proof, okay? I picked this up for about $8 on sale. I think I got this for about $8 around Black Friday or a little before Christmas 2023. Like the same year it came out, massive price drop. And I think all remake games, in order to discourage remakes, we really do need to have discounted prices. You can't be doing full price remakes. It's just not kosher, as the tiny hats would say. So, I hope this is working. It says no one's here, but I thought we had, I was just on the YouTube thing there. We had people arguing. Nukem was there, other people. Oh, now it says Nuke. Well, hold on. Let me restart my chat app. Okay, now it says 2 people. Okay. After losing some battles, I finally able to kick some serious ass. Sass. And beyond frustrating getting, and you are surely talking about They Are Billions, right? Well, I've got some exciting news. I figured out why my Elgato, my Samsung OLED, and my Xbox were not communicating. Okay, so here's what you gotta do. You auto detect on the Xbox, okay? But forego 120 hertz and settle for 60 hertz, and you can do 4K 60. Because the Switch 2 does 4K 60 no problem. And I play 4K 60. But with the Xbox, I had to go down to like 1400p and stuff. Now I've actually got 4K back. So it was all about interfering with it once it was trying to get the 120 hertz signal. Then it said, wait a minute, your TV can't do 4K and all this other stuff. So before you plug into the Elgato, set your hertz on your Xbox to 60, and you shouldn't have any trouble. We do have the smoke machine here in case someone tips on accident. I left it on last time. Let me make sure there may not be a lot of battery, but I'm not expecting a ton of tips there, but yeah, the smoke fog machine, whatever you want to call it. I think it's actually called S-Fog, but it's vape, I suppose. We have a bowl full of pistachios and Reese's Pieces. We have the Red Bull that I started last night when we were playing Shadow. I actually took that key light down up there, because I want it to be a little more spooky, a little more, oh, we're playing in the dark. Maybe that'll give you the vibes. Alien Isolation seemed like it was probably scarier in the dark. I'm kind of liking this better. Is this my new setup? We got this light, we got a little bit of neon happening from the side. Maybe I'll do it a little different when I shoot a video, but I'm kind of digging this. So you guys let me know what you guys think about that. Let's begin. And this sounds kind of quiet. I may actually have to up my volume. We'll see here. All right, see, I just started the game to make sure that it didn't, oh, do I have to scroll to the bottom? I don't. Wow, that's unusual. See what it's like when the TV doesn't provide a light for you? Oh my lord. Well, I just sold my firstborn child. Does this game support the 4K, the HDR, all the goodies? I'm not sure. It's an EA title. Man, when's the last time I played an EA game? You can see how dark this is without the light when the TV is the light and the TV's black, right? OLED TVs. TVs are definitely something. Look, when someone tells you nothing has improved in time, oh, let's go back to the night. 2 things are undeniably better than they were in the 90s. Undeniably. Televisions, the unit itself, the electronic, and trash bags. Do you remember trying to tie up a trash bag? Do you remember the little flaps they gave you and you try to twist them around? Now we put a drawstring in there. They got a better drawstring in the trash bags than are in my pants. Trash bags and TVs. You heard it here first, folks. Obviously, we are going to invert. The subtitle's on because I might be talking over shit on accident. Who knows? More settings. Ooh. Oh boy. Hey, difficulty. What are we doing? Did you hear about this mystery game coming to Switch 2? It's apparently going to be a game to never come to Switch 2. Some are theorizing what it's Halo, Bloodborne, or I haven't heard anything about that. No. Everyone's going crazy about Tomodachi Life right now. I saw it trending on Twitter. I looked at it. It looked like a Me Plaza thing. Is there something I'm not getting? It doesn't look that impressive. Okay, guys. Do we want to do performance mode? Runs at 60. Performance mode reduces. Visual called it. I think we should probably try performance mode, guys. Audio, language, and subtitles. Do we turn off the cursing? Nope. Controls. Let's not get into that. Difficulty. What difficulty? This is a blind playthrough, guys. Oh my lord. You get impossible from the jump. Take baseline damage. So that means like as the game's intended. Isaac takes much more damage. Enemies take much less damage. That just sounds kind of bullet spongy. Hey, Troon. Troon said he'd be here. He wasn't kidding. This mode has the same damage settings as hard difficulty, but autosaves are disabled. Only one save slot is available and one life. Shit. Well, let's not have... we're going to go with medium. What is Tomodachi Life? Okay. Wasn't there a toy called like a Tamagotchi? I think that's what we pronounced it as in the 90s, in like circa 97 Kansas, Tamagotchi. But I think people are actually pronouncing it different, but maybe that's... Is that the same thing, Tamagotchi? We're saying Gotchi, Tamagotchi. It's like Animal Crossing, but Me characters. Okay, that's what I thought. As far as the Me stuff. I'm assuming you can make all of the Me characters in the world. So, I mean, I had a 3DS. I ran across Iwata's Me. That's about it. Well, let's hit continue, guys. Tomodachi Life is basically The Sims with customizable Miis. Essentially, the possibilities are endless. Yeah, but I never could get more than a minute into The Sims. It just seemed... Adjust the brightness on the left. Good lord. I can see that image on the far left. I don't think you guys can. Barely. Jesus Christ. Let's put on some Peppermint Burt's Bees while we're at it. I mean, not a sponsor or anything. Do check out my Amazon. I'm posting a few things there that may look a little different, or maybe that I won't have videos up over here. Amazon.com/shop Von Fry. Everyone's going crazy about... Yeah, oh, wait. Yeah, I'd already read that. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand The Sims. It's like, what's the goal? Well, you do anything. Okay, so it doesn't have stage design. There's... No, you do it yourself. And it's like, well, that's, you know... So I'm doing the work of the game designer is what you're telling me, and I'm not getting paid for it. I probably should have read that.
Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange.
You could see the very left image well.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
Are we gonna not see this guy's face?
I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
Alright, so that's a lesbian.
Saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
or that she will pay the ultimate price.
Aegis 7.
The forbidden lesbian space.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds.
This is looking pretty decent at 60 FPS, guys, at performance mode.
Now where is she?
Quality just ray tracing, because I'll turn off quality if it's just ray tracing all day long.
Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
Oh, whoa, shit.
The computer analyst comes with the job.
Look at that
We're
film
in
grain.
CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly. Responding to your
I'm
distress.
sorry, but I don't think the Switch 2 is doing this, guys.
Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
Are we just whispering in games now?
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control.
We're off course.
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it.
Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself.
Well, kind of having a tough time seeing where we're going now. Time to make some space dead.
Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. Alright?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
You let a black chick and an Asian drive?
On with flight control. That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Well, okay, I know why we crashed. Damn, this looks pretty good at 60. If all I'm losing going down to 60, I wish it was really straightforward about it. If all I'm losing is, you know, ray tracing, I'll take this. All right, so my suit's called Rig.
Forget something?
How's the ankle?
Hurts like hell. But I've had worse. You go on. I'll get it strapped up.
Can I see this broken ankle? She's probably lying, too. Trying to come up with some kind of excuse for how she crashed to this thing, right? Alright, so, we're walking. What is our run? Or have we not unlocked run yet?
Crap, we came down hard.
Crap. Got collectibles. Do we want to take time to read everything? Background request. Per request. Here's what we could find on the specialist they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Isaac was born to... How do I move that? D-pad? Was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul... Is that trying to spell Paul? What happened here? Paul Clarke was a Clark Griswold was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show extended time off-world, away from his family. When Isaac was born, oh my lord. This couldn't unfold naturally. This is probably going to be the only thing I read. Shit. When Isaac was born, Paul was given temporary assignment to an Earth-based Gump ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Paul shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Lord help me, this is long. Is this a book on tape? Oh, jeez. Paul's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved high honors. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Paul's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and some personal anguish until doctors encouraged her. The Black Lady's like, what are you still doing here? He's like, I'm reading about my life, damn it. I didn't crash. Suffered depression, personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with charitable organizations. It is believed that this is how she ended up coming in contact with the Church of Unitology. Lord help us. At first, her association with the church appeared to alleviate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcements of her initiation ceremony. These are indications that she sold off much of the family estate to finance full membership in the church and the soul cleanse they require to enter the higher six. You must give us everything, and then you can be free. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we surmise that he was unable to afford the tuition, as records show that he instead attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. After graduating with high honors, Isaac enlisted in the Merchant Marine. He quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions, and after 2 years was promoted to a high-profile position closer to the major shipping lanes. Isaac's career stagnates at this point. This would coincide with psychiatric reports that his mother's mental health was deteriorating, and bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. This seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer and neuropsychologist called Nicole Brennan, and her name appears on Octavia's physician roster. Hey, I know your mom pretty well. The two of them ended up cohabitating until Brennan accepted a promotion and left to serve on the USG Ushimuro. Paul's return from his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Paul's service records remain mysteriously classified by executive order, and unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. The next records we have are death notices for both. Could this have been revealed in dialogue, or yeah, I miss my mom, she died a few years back, you know, like something like that, right? Their bodies were wheeled to the custody of the Church of Unitology. We gotta have those bodies. Along with the Clark's entire estate, apparently on Octavia's wishes. Isaac's repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned seem to have been ignored. Since the church refuses any inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I talk for politics over religion, though. I'd talk what? Kendra Daniels. Chick, brown hair. Yeah, it's like, okay, she gets a paragraph. I couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Darlton swears by her. Apparently, she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? We just killed the stream by reading. That said, I guess the game is going to be about recovery. Like, unbeknownst to Isaac, his parents' bodies are on this ship, and he has to bring them home. It must be like crazy important, or that wouldn't have been brought up this soon. You're coming home, Mom. We have anything over here? It's called Dead Space because my parents are dead in space. Oh, do you think that they're gonna end up with ships that have like unfinished interiors like this? Or is it gonna be more like the Enterprise? Like universally, we're not finishing this ship with just a bunch of like exposed metal and grates and things like that. Like it's gonna be carpeted. Bulkheads are gonna have drywall. Surely that's the way it's gonna be. Is there a collectible this way? Did I just slowly walk over here for nothing? Come on. Welcome to the USG Ishimura. Let me see if I can do something about this sound. You call that 100? Alright, well I'm just gonna have to turn the sound up on my end, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't pick up and cause any kind of noise issues.
Isaac, guess we better go. At least we didn't take out the sign.
She is not dressed for this.
May as well get signed in.
I wonder if everyone can see that those doors are locked or only me because I've got the visor.
Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Alright, so you gotta pass the armpit test in order to get through. Raise your hands. Pal World, okay, so I've heard what looked like some kind of almost like AI go at like AI you put the Pokemon into the AI and you get these characters. But Pokemon's so closed off, you know, like you got to be on Nintendo.
There's nothing logged. No duty roster. No power to the elevator.
We're not reading shit, guys. Not after that.
That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Look at that, a character that walks over to the screen and pushes the buttons and stuff. Or pretends to. Nintendo would have a hard time. The people over at the Pokemon Company would have a really tough go at that, wouldn't they?
Died in the air vents. Oh.
Mass Effect is better than Dead Space, Vaughn. Well, it just so happens I don't think I have Mass Effect. Besides, I heard it ends so horrible, it kind of is like, okay, well then why would I start?
Oh god, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms with the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Does it actually have babes, or does it have, like, modern game babes that are... I mean, it's like, well, I guess she's okay.
Power to the elevator.
Can I get out of here now?
Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No.
Did I need to go in here?
Systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here.
That... Oh shoot! Hold on. I'm adjusting a light, guys. Come on now. Kind of thought the shadow, a little too much shadow, actually. Did I need to screw that in that tight? Yep. Okay. Fell great. Okay. And if I put it over here. Almost the same results. Legendary Edition's on sale for less than $10. It's 3 games, greatest deal in history. Trust me, it's worth it. Don't worry about the ending. Does it have Series X updates or, you know, runs at 4K or any of that kind of stuff? That's going to be long, isn't it? That's going to be like, we're probably looking at 150 hours of games there for $10. I'm not saying that's a bad deal. Wasn't there like a 4th game that came out? Like, okay, we wrapped up the trilogy. Now we got to try to still make some money, but it had like feminist agenda. All right, so the girl got out of there, right? Oh, holy shit. Okay, press. Can we... Do we have a gun? Do I have a gun yet? Or is... What does this guy have? Like a stapler? He has a nail gun or something? Push the thing. There is a 4th one and it sucks. Is there another one en route or on the way? Oh, wow. Let's just use the elevator on them. Wow. Disappeared. Can I use his claw? So your health is indicated on your back, huh? Like there's something pretty innovative about the way this game does, like, you know, the representation of your HUD kind of like floating around you, right? Like, I think I took a hit there. I think I'm not quite topped off. Plasma cutter. You're saying you do get 4K support on the Mass Effect? Let's see if you're telling the truth. No, we're not. Okay, Mass Effect, right? I played the demo for Mass Effect way back in the day. Way long ago. So there's Mass Effect. It says installable, Game Pass. So I essentially have access to it. The trilogy might be updated. Mass Effect Andromeda. That must be the 4th one you're talking about. That's no good. Let's see what people are saying about this one. Okay, where the hell is the user reviews? Well, people kind of like it still. Mass Effect, legendary, installable. It's part of Game Pass through EA Play. Remastered and optimized for 4K Ultra HD. I don't think I've heard about that. Like, maybe because I didn't have a 4K TV at the time, I wasn't taking that. Wow, Jesus. 87%. Well, it's no Witcher 3. Hell, Silent 2 Remake. I need to make fun of that next week, don't I? That had such a high rating. Let me put that on my, not wish list, but play later, maybe. Install include with fee. I have access to this for like another month. I don't know how far we want to get into that, guys. I don't know. Only partial nudity? Come on, guys. I'm gonna bookmark this by putting it on the wish list, okay? Man, my mouth is so dry. These pretzels are making me thirsty. How woke can it get? Did it force you to be a lesbian? Cut off their limbs. Plasma cutter. Standard issue CEC mining tool. Fires precision shots that slice through most materials. Well, I didn't have time to read all that. I've only got so much ammo. Melee, foot stomp. Alright, we see those. We're gonna... Alright, as long as the girl's okay. Daniels, you alright? I'm not acting fast enough. I doubt that you can speed to this guy to save him. Okay, what am I? You can be Silent Hill 2 act. Man, how about that Silent Hill movie, that Return to Silent Hill, man? It's actually making more money than you'd expect. Okay, sure, it opened at the domestic box office in like 11th place. And then the director's like, you know, if they'd had me back, I'd make another one. Like, oh, please. Locked. So do I... Oh, okay. Well, you gave it a good fight, buddy. Hold on, I stomped on it. Oh, now it wants to tell me how to reload? Wait, was that one of my guys? Oh, man. Really gnarly. At some point, the, like, level of gore in video games is going to actually upset people. Like, you're going to see someone get decapitated and it'll make you vomit. Well, hold on. Where's Daniels? It said A to pick up, didn't it? I'm sorry, this looks really dark on my computer. I hope it's not that dark for you guys. I like how Silent Hill 2 was looking crazy dark. Health, B, use pack. But I don't know how much it does, so let's wait till I'm lower.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board.
Hey, let's not discriminate,
We can't.
chick.
The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out.
I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of a quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does.
The smart thing? You mean like leave? So he's looking for his girlfriend, who's almost certainly going to become one of these things, and he's going to have a tough decision. And then he's going to have to side with the brunette that came with him the whole way, right? Like, choose. Who are you going to rescue? Wow, I'm going to have to be pretty careful about scavenging, aren't I? Stubbed his toe. Your locator. Know the way. Well, hold on. What is... Conserve ammunition by dismembering enemy limbs. Cut off limbs to kill enemies quickly. Why would the computer know that, though? Like... I mean, that's definitely a bit of a fourth wall break. Well, I don't know if it's that scary right now. I've got a kind of cool weapon to begin with. Oh my god. Did I speak too soon or what? Jeez. Well, I don't know if it's... Oh my god! Right? Like... How much of this can I turn on? I saw you. Now, can't you turn the beam to be, like, wide? Yeah, okay. Are we not going in there? We don't crawl? Hear a banging sound. Guess that was a jump scare.
Security clearance required.
I hear insect noises. Oh shit, there's a baby doll. It actually cried. Nice attention to detail, guys. Stasis module. Yeah, clip that, guys. Clip that. I don't know if this will be scary. Oh my god! Okay, stasis will slow down enemies and... Holy shit, that sounds a little OP. What? Hey, aim assist, right? What did I just pick up? Recharge the stasis module at it's... Oh, so geez. It's not going to recharge at time. It's going to... They don't want you abusing that. That's going to be kind of rough, guys. Maybe on the easy settings you have, like, recharging stasis, right? Dude, this game's got some nice effects in it. I'm liking the flashlight look. Wait a minute, you look a lot like the girl on our ship. Oh, gee, is that brain coming out? My dude. Speaking of, you hear this story about they took doors out of hotels in the bathroom so that you, like, they have bathrooms now that are completely open. The assumption is if you don't want to stay completely by yourself, you should have got 2 rooms. That is gross as shit, and Congress should be getting involved. But they won't because big hotels pay them for Congress. Alright, did I do anything here to accomplish anything? I know I had another power thing to reroute, possibly. That's what I went in there, right? Let's see here. Do we have a map thing? Oh, well, you can look at the map while you're getting your shit kicked in, I guess. We have a shop. Takes a little bit to pop up, but okay. How come that wasn't lit up green? Like, is there something in here I don't have? If I have everything, maybe it's green, but maybe I missed something. I don't think there's puzzles in this so much, right? Like, this isn't Resident Evil. Hey, you found the red gem. Make sure you pair that with the spade card and put it in the statue's left pocket. Okay, now this will probably turn green. Oh my, I saw that pipe. Yes, okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's go hit that switch and see if we can go somewhere else. Hell, maybe I could turn that power off and stop that door. Maintenance bay, cargo storage. Not a lot has changed. I think we might be able to do 2 chapters a night. We'll see how this oh shit. We'll see how this goes. Maybe 2 chapters a night. How might get through this at a decent clip.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Did that even kill them? Or did they just stop moving?
You gotta stomp them, man. Do I have a dodge? Do I have a dodge? Oh, he's quick with the stomp. Nice. And they drop something. Rewarding. Rewarding combat. All right, we're making crystal meth now. Come on, go in there. Hold on, is this explodable? That looks like you shoot it and you get an achievement. Really? No achievement? Shockingly, I haven't gotten an achievement yet. You would have think I'd be swimming in achievements as badass as I am. The controls are not bad. Oh, Jesus. He's really quick with that stomp, and I'm liking that, man. This actually has satisfying combat. Looking at you, well, I was about to say also Silk Song, but Silent Hill 2 in particular. Do I even need another weapon? Hold on, that door could open, right? I heard this didn't sell well. Yeah, and maybe that's why it was discounted down to $8 so quick. I don't know the full story on that. I know that they put that guy from the first Transformers, the tall white guy, they had a game where it was like from the people who made Dead Space, but people said it ran kind of jank, and it had the girl that doesn't talk in anything from The Boys. She's like quiet in Suicide Squad 2. Well, the first Suicide Squad, but you know I'm talking about, that Asian. She just looks like a generic Asian broad, and she never talks. Okay, please, I shot you in the leg a lot. You gotta give me that. Okay, so to heal, hit the B button. Right? Okay, I just tapped that a bunch. Looks like we're going to be rerouting a lot of power. Something to repair invoice, something, whatever. I don't think any of those guys can hide in here, so we should be good. Let's turn this one on so that we have some lights. Maintenance room is, I don't know, follow the blue wire. It's pretty helpful if that works. Two for one. That should be an achievement. How is that not an achievement? Did I get that? I'm liking this. This is pretty decent. Do I have a dodge? Melee stomp. I've been stomping everything. I could give him a good smack. Sometimes I like to give a lady a good slap. So I got that on, but maybe I needed to actually turn this one off. Yeah, lights, elevator, maintenance room. Okay, lights not as important, I guess. Yeah, like Aaron Paul, Xbox record that. Xbox snap. I mean, I wanted to record me blowing up 2 of these guys with 1 canister. I thought that'd be an achievement. Game disagreed. So we're on a space station. There's creatures, and we're running around rerouting power to use points. Kind of alien isolation with weapons. All right, that blue light indicates I need to go over there. That's kind of cool. I really like that, actually. That's a really good design. That's like so cool how it, like the light is kind of showing me the objective that way. That is really quite something. Poker night. We're playing strip poker. You coming?
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. There's a lot of movement.
Gotta move the tram.
Okay, Daniels, watch that door.
Marksman. Just remember, holy Jesus. Are you guys done? Is there infinity enemies in this game? Like Call of Duty? Before you go into the what, pillbox? There's infinite Nazis until you see that there isn't. Does Call of Duty still do that in campaign? There's like infinite enemies until you proceed. What happened to Ray Park? What's the latest? I thought they were gonna, I thought he ended up flashing his little Ray. His little Darth Maul over here. I thought he ended up flashing that on like Instagram Live or something, or had like a little bit of a leak nudes. But they were still using them and stuff, right? Like, aren't they going to do like something with Darth Maul, right? This probably came out around the time of RE4 Remake. Is shit behind me? Like, what's with the noise? Toasty. Not really sure where the games want me to go. Oh, gee. Well, at least they don't have projectiles yet. Dude, the stomping is better than shooting him in the head. That one didn't have anything on him. The original Dead Space, RE4. Yeah, okay, I could kind of see that. That was what, maybe 2008? Was that like a 2008 game? I think it came out around then, thereabout. Hold on, do I have like no health? I'm walking around with no health, yeah. But he doesn't look damaged, like, you know, he's not like limping. Or is that reserve health? No, that's your ammo on the right, isn't it? That green box on the right of his back, I think the spinal cord. Hit that again. I didn't even get much for that. Guy seems to have substance-induced breakdown, so that's 2 people from episode 1 who've gone off the deep end. Who else has gone off the deep end? The kid? Who else are you indicating there? Okay, now we'll use this one, maybe? Yeah, actually, the arm killed it. The head shot didn't. Where are you at? Jake Lloyd, huh? You know, if I'm not mistaken, didn't the little weird-looking kid from Jerry Maguire kind of turn out okay? As an aside, there was, oh, I'm trying to remember here. The kid actor who was in... I do have a bit of a story about the kid actor from Sleepless in Seattle. He was in another show. He was in another movie. I'm trying to remember what it was, but there was a hot chick from my high school who went to like California to try to be an actress. Wasn't in anything or anything like that, but she was in some kind of acting class thing with that guy. And I mean, she looked better than, you know, most of the, here's a hot chick in Hollywood, her name's Anne Hathaway, all those types. My high school was just so swimming with babes, it may as well have been an anime. It was just unbelievable. But yeah, she said that that kid, I mean, how would you like to be like, oh, you're a teenager, you're like 18, and people are like, oh yeah, you're the kid from Sleepless in Seattle. Oh wait, who are you? Sleepless in Seattle kid? Oh, okay, there you go. Like at one point it's got to be a crutch, and then at other times you got to be kind of like, nah, I'm cool with it. You know, it gets me into the restaurant, right? The kid from Stuart Little turned out kind of strange too. I never saw Stuart Little. Is that not the same kid? Jonathan Lipnicki, right? From Jerry Maguire? Jake Lloyd was in Jingle All the Way, right? He was Jingle All the Way's kid. Put that cookie down. Maybe I can use this ladder on him. I guess I'm on the right path, but I'm not really sure what my objective is at the moment. Hold to get to the map quickly. Nice. Man, we're in the year 2026. How wild is that? Corey Feldman's that weird guy. What do you mean Corey Feldman's that... Corey Feldman is weird, but what do you mean that weird guy? Yeah, Lipnicki is some weird iron-pumping freak with the Star David tattoo on his ribs. Wow. Tram network circuit.
Data board reinstalled. Error. Damaged tram on track. Contact maintenance immediately.
Been out that way, right? My God. Here. I'm holding it. Hold the button to get to the map. Bullshit. Man, you can't, your map is very proximity based, isn't it? If things jump out in front of me, I must be heading the right way. Damn, look at the lighting. Cool. Too much fame too early for some people. You know, we don't really have kid actors the way we used to, right? Yeah, here's where I acquired stuff. Like, we just don't have these expendable kids that popped up in movies that we wonder what happened to them, you know? Okay, yeah, I've been around here. South of Midnight, one of the voice actors in South of Midnight game is Jar Jar Binks. You can hear a little bit of it. He's not putting on the Jar Jar voice, but you can hear a little bit of the voice. You can tell it's him. Holding the button, and it's not going to the map. Does it want me to go this way now? Like, have I unlocked something that's going to let me go this direction?
Security clearance required.
All right, we need that level 1 card. Oh, you know what? I could stasis some stuff, couldn't I? Maybe I went over here too early. There can't be more in here all of a sudden. I green-lighted this. Now this is a little different. The map is not working. It said hold the button formerly known as back. Now everyone can take their stride and continue acting in adulthood like Kurt Russell. Is Kurt Russell the GOAT child actor? You know? Because, like, I don't even think people realize he was a child actor, right? You know what I mean? He's kind of the GOAT. I'm trying to think of who even comes close. Kind of drawing a blank there. I mean, now, we used to have such disposable child actors on TV. Oh yeah, we'll cast the girl. She'll play the, you know, one of the orphan kids or whatever. And then before you know it, she's prostituting and dies of an overdose, right? Now we have, well, they were on the Disney Channel, so we kept giving them songs. We tried to give them some movies, you know, things like that. Before we got that Disney Channel thing happening like that, we went through kid actors, you know? Dean Stockwell. I keep getting that guy mixed up. Is Dean Stockwell the guy that helps Quantum Leap? and was in Blue Velvet, or is Dean Stockwell Cougar from Top Gun and the hero of Christine? I keep getting those two actors' names mixed up, but was he a kid actor? He's not as well known as Kurt Russell. They said, I've got money now, and I'm gonna... They usually spend it all. I saw this Christy Carlson Romano, who should be doing pretty well, as she was both Even Stevens and Kim Possible, right? You'd think she'd be doing kind of okay. I guess I need to buy health, huh? But she, like, spent all of her money. And she got some implants and got naked in Mirrors 2, a straight-to-video release. Not really the type of thing that's going to reignite your career, right? But man, she actually was pretty fit. Super regrets that now, of course, whatever.
I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know? I know.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized.
Maybe I should have taken that offline and done something else. Let's try stasising the next thing, okay?
Please contact a repair technician.
All right, so Dean Stockwell is the Quantum Leap guy. Hey Siri, who played Cougar in Top Gun? You bit. He was the guy that had problems landing, right? That was Cougar, right? I think he directed some stuff. John Stockwell, is there a relationship? Is that like his uncle or something? So you're saying that Dean Stockwell, who was old in the 80s, that he was a child actor? A child actor in what? What was it like? Was he one of our gang? Initiate claw engagement, sure. Grab it. Oh shit, this guy's just watching me. Okay, hold on. Dude was just watching me work the claw. Jesus. These guys gonna sneak up on you all quiet?
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry, okay? Sound carries down here.
Yeah, I think it's because I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, because I don't want it ringing from all the babes trying to call me and text me while I'm streaming. I think that's why Siri doesn't listen for that. Is this gonna work now or no? Okay, hold on. Do you stasis the claw when it's in place? And then that does what? How long is that going to work? Pretty cool mechanic. It looks like that's permanent because I solved the puzzle. Dude, you are too quiet. It was probably way easier to spot enemies in the original. I actually played like the first chapter of the original, and I don't think the lighting was nearly this dramatic, you know? Everything was kind of brown, yes. I don't remember too much of it, but the stream's on here. From when I was streaming straight to the Xbox. You rat bastard. Okay, is that gonna just work? Is that infinite recharges? Stand by.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Yeah, it was of that was that Unreal 3? Just everything was brown, muddy, soupy looking. I guess if they drop an item, they're finished. Replace tram car. Now, what do I do there? I seem to be doing okay on ammo. I'm not sure how. Do I have infinite with this gun?
The tram was jamming the whole system.
I'm heading back to tram control. Should be able to call you a ride to the bridge.
Good. Just hurry. I keep hearing noises right under our feet.
She sounds kind of calm, all things considering. Wait, you said you could call her? Oh, call the tram. Objective tracked. Show on map. Oh, shit me. Okay, well, hold on now. It kind of... The space... This stream is indeed dead, right? Alright, call tram, navigate. Oh, okay, you can go forward here. Okay. Let's look at this. Call tram, show a map. And it wants me to... Alright, you don't want to hit that stick. That's going to mess everything up. Okay, so now this is open. Okay, well, I mean, that's a choice if you want to play the game like that. Molly Ringwald. Not a bad pair of boobs. I'll tell you, most redheads definitely have some good boobs. Like I mean, if you can kind of get past all the paleness, you know? Dude, Molly Ringwald, there's a movie called The Pickup Artist. The title character is played by Robert Downey Jr. But Molly Ringwald has top billing, and she's like the only person on the poster and all this stuff. And like everybody else in the movie has more of a career than she does now. And then there was this show that ABC was trying to make a Friends fighter, a Friends contender, and it was called Townies. And it had... Everybody in the show had a career after the show except Molly Ringwald. Molly Ringwald was kind of like the Courtney Cox. Like, she was supposed to be the most recognizable one of the group. And instead, you got like the coach from Friday Night Lights, Bill Burr, the maid from 2.5 Men, and Jenna Elfman. And then Molly Ringwald, like nothing after that. Molly Ringwald had a meltdown recently over the ice capades. Really? Okay, let's track this. Maybe there's a better way to effectively communicate the objective stuff. Just maybe. I don't have that card yet, do I? See, now I've lost my map. And now I've got to pull this shit back up. Game's losing points for that. The game is losing points. I can't keep like a mini map in the corner. I mean, look, there aren't many actors in Hollywood who are doing okay right now. So if you want to get your name kind of back out there, a little bit of, hey, remember me? I still want to work. Oh, now they spit now. They spit now. They have projectiles. Shit. Is that killing me right as I'm standing there? That's a problem.
Security clearance.
You want to get your name out there? Have a meltdown over Trump or whatever. You know, find something to have a meltdown video. That is one crunchy bear. I think it was press back or select. No, this is like weapon. No, it's this button that used to be back slash, I call it the button formerly known as back. I think it's called view. And on the right's menu. It's not working. I'm holding it. It's supposed to pop up the map. It isn't. Now, if I press it, it does the same thing, but it said hold to bring up the map, and that is not happening. But yeah, if I could have that in the corner of the screen, that would be most beneficial. All the R-rated celebs singing John Artard. Yeah, oh my god, and they got some that really couldn't hit a tune either. Like a note, carry a note. Couldn't carry a note with a forklift.
Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Thanks, my crew.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
R3. Let's see. Alright, R3 is down on the right stick, and it's not...
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else.
Protocol, people are dying here.
Procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Am I getting this ability right now? Oh! Okay, now that's very useful, yes. Still, the game is losing points. Man, we take a lot for granted on games. Like, if you can have... If your console can do this game at this graphics, looking like this, 60 FPS, you may not really have much reason to get a next console. Unless they just go out of their way to make sure that you know, you can't achieve this on the with like GTA 6, you know? They're just going to have to go out of their way to make sure that you have to get a new hardware. Because I don't think everyone really needs 120 hertz. It's kind of like, look, if you can do 4K and 60, then we're pretty much good. We don't need to have and ray tracing, right? Like a lot of times I can't even tell if ray tracing's working Most of the time, it just makes everything slow as shit. Sometimes it might look kind of cool under certain circumstances. But if you can do 4K 60 with the high dynamic range, of course, then you pretty much got it tapped out, because it's not like we're running around trying to get 8K TVs. I think the PlayStation 5 shipped with 8K support on the box, and they got rid of that. Like, I don't even think the PlayStation 5 says, or Pro, the 5 Pro, I don't think it says that. Do we have a boss fight? Hold on. Maybe we should gear up first. Alright, the game's giving me creepy music. Like, okay, if we can do this with this, then how come could we really not come up with some kind of decent setting for every other game? Like, how come Cyberpunk at 60 FPS has to look like trash? And like Resident Evil 2. Man, Resident Evil 2 Remake might be the scariest game. It is pretty damn unnerving. If that game can look so good on an Xbox Series X, I guess I just don't understand why we seem to be going out of our way to make sure things look bad. To try to sell you, oh, well, it looks bad now, but you just wait until you get the PlayStation 6, you know? Please don't spit anything at me. I'm hearing things. Oh, this is the room where I got locked in at the beginning, wasn't it? And then it said I was quarantined. Everybody hurts sometime. Is that REM?
Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
I think that's REM, an REM song. Am I right? Michael Stipe. What the hell happened to REM? There was at one point it was like, I mean, they had hits in the 80s, and then like sometime in like the late 90s, they were kind of like being like talked about like they were the biggest band in the world. You remember that? And then just like disappeared, like I don't know. Can I not get a snack from Trixie's? Okay, it's probably time to look at the shop here. Devs nowadays are idiots. That could be some of it. They've outsourced everything. They DEI hired, and they can't optimize their damn games. But I contend that they're probably doing it on purpose. Man, I can't wait for this game to actually look good. I'll get a PlayStation 6 if it looks good. Maybe I need to buy some health stuff. Ammunition for the plasma cutter. How am I doing on ammunition? Cutters, ionized plasma bolts. Bronze, a rare electrical cell at the store. Do I need to upgrade my plasma cutter? Stasis pack restores medical large. That's probably something I'm gonna need. Oh, that's what I'm holding. Shit. Okay, wait a minute. I've got credits. Weapon wheel. That I'm looking at my inventory, but I've got credits. Do I need to find a vending machine to put them in? There is a lot of redundant indie game slop. There's no doubt about that. It feels like very few indie devs actually have the passion for making a game, and they're just trying to put something out there to try to get rich, I guess. Are we like at the shop or something? Immigration? Let's get off this rock. Yes, you need to upgrade your Where do I upgrade the plasma cutter? I swear Indy is the most... It is. I mean, at first I was hearing indie film festival, whatever. Then you really start to hear about indie games, and then some people really feel like they need to cape up for the indie devs. Then I'm seeing an article yesterday calling like most indie publishers are predatory. All right, let's get off this rock. You did your best, of course.
What have you got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now.
Is he not kind of basic looking? Like... In games anymore, it seems like you get like an alpha Chad guy, and then there's like a bunch of like mids surrounding him. You know what I mean? They make sure that the guy looks good. The Western developers will give you like a cool badass, or like sometimes maybe, okay, maybe you get like reduced to like a ginger, like that Star Wars Fallen, what is it? Star Wars Fallen Kingdom or something? Fallen Order. But then they'll give you like a bunch of mid women, right? Like there just isn't like, okay guys, we're gonna have like a super hot American babe. Let's make it happen. Are we going to sleep? We've got our helmet off. Expedition 33 is the most obvious industry plant. How did they win best any game where... I know, right? Okay, by letter of the law, if a movie's not from one of those major studios or even a mid-major, you could call it an indie movie. By being a Carolco production, Terminator 2, the most expensive movie made at the time, was actually an indie movie. So... I mean, at some point you kind of just... At my film festival, we had a category called Stubbornly Independent for movies made below a certain budget. So it wasn't just simply you say you're independent, but like you had a reported budget that was low. What is it? What do they want me to do here? Do I have to keep talking to her? Oh, okay. Damage report. The only attractive woman in all of Star Wars was Anakin's wife. I mean, Princess Leia looked pretty good at times. Oh man, we lost it. Oh, she's dead now. Shit. I mean, I thought she might use her powers of DEI, but now she just got unincluded right there, man. As long as there's nothing behind me. Carrie Fisher looked pretty good at times. Coked out Carrie Fisher is a vibe, man. Also, she might have actually looked her best in Blues Brothers. But George Lucas knew what he was doing with Padme, man. Yeah, like, there's just no... And then the part where it's like, she's wearing like bondage gear and shit. Like, guys were freaking out in episode 2. She's like, but I can't, and she's wearing like a bondage getup.
Killian 2. The Singularity Core overloaded.
No! Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No. I'm not losing two good people for...
Nah, don't get her the bikini in 77. Give her the bikini in 80.
All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias. Track his rig.
I could still use a level 1 security card.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that?
I mean, I guess I could walk while we're doing this. Chen came back to life. Well, I don't think I have to worry about Johnson. Is this still chapter 1? Where does it say what chapter? I think when I save, it's gonna say, right? There ain't no way Madonna was gonna play Trinity. She looked pretty old by then, if we're being real. Like she looked old in a way, right? You guys want me to wear my Madonna shirt tomorrow? My kick-ass Madonna shirt? Okay, there was a save spot over here. Let's see what chapter we're in. We're still chapter 1. Maybe we can just do 1 chapter a stream. If it's gonna take like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something. No, it doesn't seem that... Well, okay, you kind of missed out, Nukem. I was like, well, it didn't really seem... Oh my god! Like, it doesn't seem scary. Oh my god! Like... It was like the second creature I ran across. I was just walking around. Oh, it doesn't seem that scary. Oh my god, right? No, Madonna is... Madonna, like, she never really looked as good. She's kind of like Sydney Sweeney, okay? She never really looked as good as we're told she looked. But boy, could she put together some catchy songs. You gotta give 50 number 1s. She's like the best-selling solo artist. Nobody buys any Taylor Swift shit, so don't worry. She turned it down, later regret it. They say a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of this, like, Matt Damon, you know I turned down Avatar. Like, I have my doubts that that's as true as that. Like, well, I'm still making a Bourne movie, and I couldn't. You know, like, sometimes that kind of thing happens. David Schwimmer, listen to dickshit David Schwimmer's Men in Black story. Yeah, hey, I wanted to do Men in Black, but, well, I had this play that I was already committed to, and, well, so we did the play, and, well, the Men in Black's a big hit, and I could have been, like, the biggest movie star in the world. No, if you were in Men in Black, it wouldn't have been a hit. It's pretty contingent on Will Smith being in it. Sure, we like Tommy Lee Jones, but Tommy Lee Jones and David Schwimmer is not going to put butts in seats. Here we are, a store, okay. I never thought Taylor Swift looked that great, you know, but she's super relatable, or feigns it, I guess, right? Store, inventory, storage. Bonus content is available. Check your storage to access equip. Bonus suit infested. Do I have like some collector's edition of this or something? Buy as a gift, $62.99. What are we doing? I got this for $8 over 2 years ago. Okay, check your storage to access. Should I put on that infected suit? Bonus content, check your storage. Venture. You guys want to whoa, Viking? Whatever. Is that? Cold weather? What am I doing with all this stuff? Bloody? Do we want a suit? Oh, geez, they want money. Owned, but it says 10,000. Buy? It says I own it. Oh, owned 0. Increase your inventory capacity by 18 slots and provide... Well, that would be good, but I don't have the money. All right, let's check out our storage. What are we doing here, guys? That's all the suits. David Schwimmer, most known for playing a total beta male, annoying straight guys into not watching Friends. You know, that's what he does. You lost Marcel, I left. A classic CEC rig designed to handle years of... I guess that's like the... That must be like the retro, the OG suit or something, right? Can we take a look at that? Whoa! Well, what do we think of this? All right, now how do I switch back? Give yourself to the marker, be armored in its worlds, and make the brethren whole again. What? I think I might have just lost my default suit. I have all the suits. I didn't do anything to collect them, but you said... Vaughn, I'll skip this awesome comment to read this mediocre comment. Oh, Claire Forlani has weird eyes. Don't... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one, man. She looked not bad for quite a while, really. Height of her powers, probably Meet Joe Black. I was about to say Benjamin Button, and then I almost said Meet Jack Black. Man, this guy, so he's infected. He's gonna freak out everybody. I'm curious what he'll look like if he takes his helmet off. So if we end up in a cutscene where he takes his helmet off, what the hell is he gonna look like? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, maybe I can blend in. Well, Tote, would you rather me not read any comments unless they're accompanied by a $20 super chat? So, like, maybe I just can't keep up with everything. And maybe I just lost my store thing here. Okay. Can I buy some upgrades? Shop. It wants me to shop. Ammunition. I can't even tell how much ammo I actually have. I have 50, I guess. Probably could use some of this. You made your first store purchase. Congratulations. I probably should save to get like the bigger stuff. Unique circuit node used to upgrade tools and others. See if I had 10,000 eddies. People say it's attractive, but I really don't like the slanted eyes. It can work. Claire Forlani is not bad. It can work. I mean, look, I would take a prime Claire Forlani over the majority of the girls they're saying are attractive now and stuff. Oh, we've got a craft bench. Upgrade weapons and rig using the bench. Upgrade weapons, unlock new upgrades, reset upgrades. Okay, so the suit. Base health, all this stuff looks pretty low. Maybe if we do more damage, that'd be even better. Oh, we've got like a skill tree for the suit. More oxygen, more stasis, size. Stasis zone. Why would air matter? Bun isn't like a... He would never hold us to ransom like that. I don't think I could bring myself to do that. It feels really scummy. There are some kind of shows where that might work. If I was doing an interview with somebody and then it's like, okay, let's go to the chats now. That would probably be better, you know, instead of like interrupting. Prime Emilia Clarke, no, would not. She has no prime. Would not. I really need HP. I don't want air. Let's work on this. Damage sounds good. Capacity. Reload time. Well, hey, it leads to more damage, right? Well, that's 2 nodes. I'm out of nodes. I think we'll take it. I don't see the appeal of Emilia Clarke. It doesn't work for me. She has like a weird gnome body. She has the body of a gnome. Like, let's not kid ourselves. And I don't know if this is me being racist, but gnomes are not hot. I doubt that there is even sexy gnome Reddit. Damn it. How many chapters in this game? Could we do like a chapter a night and get through it in a week, or what's it gonna take? All right, I'm blending in with you guys. Look at me. By the way, did I just automatically replenish my health by upgrading the health? Kind of like the trick in Resident Evil. You know, you want more magnum bullets, so you buy a bigger capacity and it refills the gun. Emilia Clarke has old woman face. Yes, I'm talking about the one infamous screenshot. What, huh? What infamous screenshot? I guess I'm not familiar with this. Chapter 1 complete. Okay, well, I think we could do chapter 2, right? Retrieve the captain's rig. Did I just do that? Oh my god, that looked painful. 12 chapters? Yeah, we might need to do 2 a night then. Use kinesis to move, hold, and hit B. No, you... Okay, hold on. Alright, well, that's kind of cool. I don't think I can do that to critters, right? There's always got to be some new way to unlock a path, right? You know what I mean? Like, a little bit of that Metroidvania has to happen. Scan rig to unlock workstation. Wait, why am I not able to do that? 12 chapters, try to get it done in 6 streams. Might be a good idea.
God, I'm on the line.
Well, you were on your feet. Get back up.
They all came back.
I saw you standing. Well, I'm taking her pulse rifle, right? Oh, hold up. I can't... This could be a problem. I'm probably going to want that pulse rifle, right? You know they had to die early when they still got body bags for him. Scan rig to unlock workstation is flavor text. Drop a health pack, you can come back for it. Okay. I didn't realize buying those was a problem like that. You know what I mean? So this takes up one inventory slot. A little Resident Evil with that inventory grid, right? A new weapon has been added to the inventory. To use it, add it to the weapon wheel. Sounds good. Guess you won't be needing this, broad. Thanks for the suggestion on dropping the health pack. I might not have realized I could do that.
Thank you for your patience.
Does anything in this place's design look inviting? You know, I mean, I realize maybe it's not, you know, a real consumer-friendly space station place, but still, people are in it. And we're going to medical. I guess we have no choice. We got to go to hangar cargo tram.
Flight deck tram control.
Hold on. Is it saying where to... Retrieve... Clive Owen doesn't act. He just... Yeah, you're probably right. I haven't seen him in enough stuff, but it seems to be the case. Natalie Portman may not be the only hot girl in Star Wars, but she is the hottest. Or was, you know. I guess we'll go here. I'm gonna have to find this wrinkly Emilia Clarke thing to have nightmares over. I must be in the wrong place if it's wanting me to... Okay, so it wants me to go to medical. I didn't think she was a bad actor, but maybe she really didn't deserve like a Best Actress Oscar. She might not have even actually danced that much in Black Swan.
Now arriving at medical.
She's probably quite insufferable in actual, you know, out in the wild. All right, so we learned that we can use the tram, essentially. I'll just override this last one here. Yeah, the thing about Natalie Portman, I don't think people were complaining about her, but there was a part in episode 3, they said you were killing younglings, and I thought, oh god, cringe dialogue. I thought younglings would just be reserved for like Yoda, like it'd be a Yoda-ism. Oh, look at that. Instead, it's like the actual term for the youngest Jedi recruits. Recruits, students, however you want to look at it. They had some fun in here.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad.
Dude walked in here and like 2 seconds later has a full assessment for what happened.
I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die.
You know what they say about Asians? Gotta kill them twice.
Maybe it was to keep something in.
Evacuate this area immediately. Write it in blood. All right, let's try something here. Oh, okay, I don't have to stomp. Inventory full. What is that? Pulse rounds? Shoot. Well, that kind of sucks.
Level 2 security clearance required.
My ammo's taking up slots like it was Resident Evil. Pretty generous with the save stuff. You can't undo? What? Oh, yeah, because I overrid. Okay. I used to know a guy who thought Bryce Dallas Howard was hot. People are going nuts over her butt because they had to, like, they decreased her butt in the poster for Jurassic World. I mean, I'm not that impressed by just butt. Like, just raw butt is not great. There's actually very few great butts. Is he done? All right. Well, I didn't want him waking up. Oh, the stasis is on my right. Okay. Now, Bryce Dallas Howard, I did... Okay, so I did say most redheads seem to have a good rack. That doesn't mean all of them. But, you know, Bryce Dallas Howard is definitely like the poor man's... Oh, that one redheaded broad that looks better. Zero Dark 30 broad. You know what I'm talking about. She's the better version. Like, oh man, God, what's her name? She always gets nominated. She was like one of the better things in The Help. You know, Jessica Chastain, yeah. She's like the name brand, and then like Sam's Club or Great Value is actually Bryce Dallas Howard. Okay, here we go. We're gonna give it a yank, right? Alright, that help? Fortunately, I really could use some more inventory slots. Oh my god, I hit the wrong thing. I hit down on there like I thought I was going to melee in some other game. There's like an engine. Wants me to go there. Can't yet. Next Nintendo Direct from February is gonna be Partner Showcase, and people are pissed off about it, rightfully so. Being said, I hope it causes the shares to drop. You can buy more shares. Is that traded on the Nikkei? Oh, you can open these. All right, was I stomping? Maybe the ones I. Oh shit. I'm gonna get an achievement for stomping, aren't I? I don't have any shit to... I'd probably rather just honestly stick with the plasma cutter. Christina Hendricks, man, I thought she was older than that. She's been around for a tad, hadn't she? She's like... Is she the most stacked mainstream actress, or I guess one could say star? People kind of recognize her, kind of know the name. She's on a thing people pretended to watch to sound cool. Is she the most stacked? Like, since Jane Mansfield, probably? Right? Right, are we good to go here? What, we didn't accomplish anything. I went to this little bench. Man, she had a brutal ass death in Drive. All right, what's the game wanting me to do here? Find a hydronized tank. Hold on here. Okay, it's actually giving me, like, the objective, too. Cool. Jessica Rabbit. I thought it was so, like... I think it's just really cool that her last name's Rabbit. I just thought that was, like, a nice touch. Yeah, if you were going to live action Jessica Rabbit, it would kind of, like, have to be Christina Hendricks. Like, what are your other options, you know? Prosthetic. Find a hydronized tank. Is this not it? Maybe I stasis this, move it. Is this gonna do? Is this the thing? Okay, hold on here. Oh, okay, so I had the keys the whole time. Doors or elevator? I guess we'll start with doors. This isn't gonna... Hydrazine. Okay. Hollywood from Cool World. The Kim Basinger. I've been meaning to watch that again. It's been ages. It's funny how Brad Pitt is all over the like box art now. Like, you think it stars Brad Pitt. And he's, like, in the first scene. I guess you could kind of make the mistake of assuming as much. Oh, why do I keep going in here? What's wrong with me? Oh, that's right. Okay, well, hold on. Let's just do the elevator. Let's see, was it hold B to something? Okay, well, we'll do that because we do need to pick up some inventory. Yeah, man, we used to draw some hot cartoons back in the day, I guess, huh? Man, that Cool World really dropped the ball when it came to the toon world of that, because it was just like a bunch of like cardboard backdrops. Are we gonna have to learn how to jump? Sharon Stone had her time, man. Sharon Stone was not bad. I'll have you know, the thumbnail I made for my commentary track of Total Recall, I see that thumbnail with the colors and stuff I edited. I see that pop up in like clickbait click ads online. I see that thumbnail pop up. See my work elsewhere. Kim Basinger was just kind of okay. Like, not really that wild about her, but I mean, she might have looked her best as Vicky Vale. Jesus. We're not reading that. I'm sure they did some horrible experiments. Caused all this problem, right? You guys can fill me in on the story as I come into it if you like. It's got to be such a pain to try to, you know, sit here to... You saw how many people left when I did that, like, 55-minute text readout for Isaac's backstory. That's a cool trash can. I don't care where you're coming from. That's a cool trash can. I'm too young to know who these actors are. Oh, no. Okay, who are the attractive actresses in your, like, of your knowledge there, then, Kronos? Like, who have you heard of there? And don't just give me Sydney Sweeney. It's okay. As I say it, he goes, Sydney Sweeney, of course. Yes, Sydney. I don't think her body's that great. And I don't think her face is, like, you know, above like a 7.5. Like, she's just kind of average looking. But we've elevated average because so many other girls have fallen off, you know. Rewatched the Hand Rock's Cradle. It was a lot more boring. No, I watched it. I watched it not long after. Like, I was like, you know, the remake was so goddamn bad. So I was like, you know, I need to check the original. It's like, wow, this is like Citizen Kane by comparison here. We've got to use oxygen. That's why we had an oxygen thing on our tank to upgrade. Oh man, level 2. This is gonna be work. She has great perks. Are you talking about Sydney Sweeney? Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Also, Rebecca De Mornay, probably height of her powers right there. I didn't think she looked that good in Risky Business. She sure didn't. She sure wasn't trying to look good in Runaway Train. All right, we got to get going, guys. We got so much we can breathe here. How much combat are we going to do out here? Hide your knees. Hide your knees. Okay, are we back inside? Are we good? Thrusters. Oh my lord. Citizen Kane's pretty damn good. It's not boring. Alright, we're not gonna fall, are we? Oh, maybe I should have looked around a little bit here. That would have looked cool. Oh, now we do have a problem. Now we do have a problem. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, hold on. Well, the freedom's cool. Can we stop? Okay. No, Citizen Kane's excellent. That's worth that. It's one of those movies everyone needs to see. Probably so.
Exiting zero gravity.
If I ran for governor, I would want a Charles Foster Kane style propaganda poster behind me when I give a speech at like Allen Fieldhouse. And then people are like, hey, he's doing the thing from The Thing I remember. That's cool.
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some.
No, Sydney Sweeney could be like a Twitch streamer that, you know, just kind of some people watch. That's what she could be. I guess yeah, maybe. Does she really seem smart or just not a Kardashian, you know, like, oh man, it's there's some girls that I don't understand the, you know, where this hype's going for. Like that one that brought Tiana Taylor. She like danced awkwardly in a music video, and then after that they had to like put her and stuff, and she's in the All the Bad Decisions. What's the One Battle After Another with Leonardo, and her face. She has had so much work done. She can't really look like some kind of freedom fighter that's been oppressed, right? Like, give me a break.
Entering zero gravity.
Okay, this could be bad. Maybe I didn't need to do that. Maybe that was a bad choice. Okay, let's swap to a gun I have.
It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Oh, we're gonna be fighting in the vacuum. Oh no, where do we go? All right, did I just use it? Okay, and we're going in a circle. I'm getting a little disorientated. Shit me. No, get on the ground. I feel like I don't hear about the Kardashians as much as they were being forced upon us, you know? They were kind of at the last end of when that was possible. I don't think people really care about any of that reality stuff the way they did.
God, took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Yeah, we know this is a pretty bad situation, my dude. He's like, hurry, Isaac. Can you imagine these people actually yelling and screaming with a little more emphasis, you know? Yeah, I was thinking if she thinks she can be a lawyer, it's all because of her dad, right? Like, dad, okay, somebody's got to be a lawyer. You know, pick up the mantle for dad. If she thinks she can be a lawyer, what's stopping us, right? Oh, see, I didn't need to... My God, quit doing that! No, 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 no. Any of them gonna drop health? That would be helpful. Okay, hold on. What am I missing with Tote's comments here? I just don't have the patience to sit through 2 hours of monochrome monologue directed by some old timer who thinks electoral politics is legit. That's all you had to say there? You think that comment was buried? I haven't died yet, guys. Got that going. I say that, and then who knows what's kind of bullshit. Let's check over here first. Is this a spot we've been to? I guess we've been in here. No power. No. Nintendo is saying they're wrong. We are not developing that. That's the latest. The latest is that that and Pikmin 2 and Prime 2 are not coming to NSO is the latest. It's almost like they're punishing Walmart for... They're punishing us because Walmart leaked the image they probably provided Walmart, right? Find a shock pad. I'm okay with there not being a remaster. NSO is almost a remaster in of its own, if you think about it. Like, the NSO stuff does 4K 60 on things. Like, they've greatly up textures. You know, like, when it's on NSO... It's essentially a remaster. You got to look at it that way. There's a chick on YouTube named Tiffany Fong who did her own version of the Sydney Sweeney jeans commercial where she's wearing yellow jeans instead. I think she's... I guess I'll look her up. She sounds Asian. How hot could she be? Right? Like, she might be kind of hot for a... In fact, she sounds... That Fong, is that like Vietnamese or something? Or Hmong? Like, I don't know, man. Are you sure? You're sure she's hot? We're sure about this, huh? Can I do anything with the store? I need to get to 10,000 to get this suit upgrade. Definitely. That's got to be my purchase. Can I sell some shit? I could sell one of these for 5 grand. Sell health. Yeah, good idea. Or is it? 5 grand seems pretty good. Like, I don't think it sounds like it's ripping me off, but yeah, quantity unique, cost 10,000. That sounds good to me. And all semiconductors. I'm assuming I can then level up this suit stuff here till later, you know. Is this like the most alpha boys chat going right now? Without Anna here bringing in all that feminine energy. No, man, I'll tell you, Asian women, you can't find hot Japanese girls. You might find hot Chinese girls. Yeah, no, there really aren't any hot Japanese girls. Like, the hottest Japanese girl is the girl that plays Yukio. Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh sounds familiar. The Yu-Gi-Oh girl from Deadpool 2. And even then, I mean, you know, it's hot for an Asian. Now, the K-pop, I'm probably going to end up marrying a K-pop star. Is probably the path that I'm going to end up going down. You know, or somebody pretending to be a K-pop star. Then I come over to the house, you know, and then get my balls cut off while I'm glued to the ceiling. Who knows? Yeah, the South Koreans can do stuff. The South Koreans have figured out the secret sauce, you know? But that makes you wonder. Perhaps North Korea has so many hot babes. They're like, we can't let the rest of the world spoil this. We gotta keep our greatest resource to ourselves. Like, we can't discount that, right? All right, so sell semiconductors, huh? Why don't I just use them? Like, what are we? Stuff's cheap. Pulse rounds. I don't think I can sell that gun, can I? Move to storage. Move to storage. Seller, move to storage. Stasis pack restores. Kid Leroy, the mixed white Australian Aborigine rapper, has a... It sounds like it. I mean, just the description you gave me there. Bronze semiconductor, a rare. Sell it at the store. All you can do is sell it for credits, so why didn't I just pick up credits, you know? It's not even a part to upgrade. Oh, these two, man. That also I need. Pretty sure some really hot Japanese American chicks out there. I'm not so sure. Name some names. Because I was thinking I wouldn't mind going to Tokyo. And, you know, maybe somebody will speak English for me. But then I was like, you know, when I see the Japanese girls, they've all got like these teeth that are kind of shooting out at you. The girl with the scythe or sickle or something, the bad girl that wouldn't die, and she had the electric cattle prod stun gun in Battle Royale. She was not bad. Probably still looks all right, even mid 40s. She's in one American film. It's 47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves. I watched it a couple weeks back. It was not good. I don't think there's that many Japanese girls that are hot. It's just like they don't make that many hot babes, so they draw them. You know, like they'll give you, okay, well, we don't have a lot of hot babes, so what are we going to do? I've got an idea. Let's draw hot babes. Oh, okay, you got it. And that's why anime exists, right? I don't know if these hot Japanese girls, man. Find a shock pad. Can that crush you to death? South Korean girls are probably the best Asians right now. There's this, I mean, okay, face-wise, she's kind of like high 8, but the rest of whatever's going on over there, look up Water Bomb Queen or something. There's some music festival thing last summer, and this one girl, her name starts with an E, it's like Uni or something. It's like, jeez, oh Jesus. And then the main broad, Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters, they definitely made her too hot. Like, oh man. Anna de Armas, she floats by on good face, you know? It's weird, her face is kind of working, right? But like the rest of her just kind of, she has like no muscle tone. Something chasing me. Can I hit anything? Are we done? Wants me to go down, right? Mari is hotter than Rumi? No, no. She has like a man voice. Hey Rumi, how's it going? So are we gonna sing a song or what? I might just have to redo my video. I had a video shot on K-pop Demon Hunter, so I might just have to redo it. I looked up Kid Larue and he just looks like a normal looking white boy who skates. I don't think I've heard of him, so. I'm really liking that trash can. Was there anything for me I needed to maybe pick up here before I'm dead? Oh, hey, how did I end up with a basic suit again? I thought I had a DLC suit. What the hell? The Zoe has like some charm, you know, and she's American. And did they say that she's like American and Japanese? Like, she's not really one of us because maybe she's not Korean or something. They like had some way of like keeping her, but she's the lyricist. See, but the thing is, I don't think anyone's acting like Zoe's the hot one, right? I need a dodge button. Okay, we have ourselves a problem here. Maybe this is a little bit more like Resident Evil than I thought, and you don't kill everything. Classic Resident Evil, you leave a lot of shit alive so that you can hold on to your ammo.
Quarantine lifted.
Yeah, Zoe's the cutesy one, right? Like, she's the spark of energy, right? Quarantine lifted. You killed everything, the quarantine satisfied. Okay.
Log, Dr. Nicole Brennan.
That's my girlfriend.
And zero-G therapy,
Was the girlfriend hotter in the original game?
If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Would rather pick up an audio log than a case file I need to read. I know this came out before Alien Isolation, but boy does this look like Alien Isolation's like place, doesn't it? Objective inactive? What? Multiple objectives? Are we also investigating? Where's my girlfriend? Yes, she was hotter and 30 looking in OG. Really? Yeah, I mean, like, there's this funny meme I saw where it's like, the kids are playing NES. Man, I can't wait for next generation graphics. And it's like, you know, like some chick. And then it's like, It's like a Final Fantasy 3 thing. It's Super Nintendo. I can't wait for next generation grab. And it's like you start and it keeps going and then I can't wait and then it gets to and they're like, huh? Because it's like, man, PlayStation 4, oh yeah, they're gonna have like hot babes, and then when we place it, and then it's like, no, what did we do? All right, it's just she's having a fight for boss. Huh? No. But guys, girls are also allowed in the gaming space, and they shouldn't feel objectified. Carrie Ann Moss, she was all right in The Matrix, but man, before that, Carrie Ann Moss, like circa 94, jeez, pretty damn good. Just give me money. That's what I want. You didn't give me any ribbon cards here, did you? No. Suit level 2 upgrade graph extended. Huh? I think we want to go the HP route, frankly. Energy, air, I mean, that gets you to the HP also. You probably fill this whole shit up anyhow. Now, man, that's the thing is like, all the gals that by the time they kind of made it looked all right, like looked even hotter before, you know, like that sort of thing could happen. That was the 90s. We had too many babes. I keep trying to explain it to people. We had so many babes, we came up with straight to video crap just to have something to put babes in. Now we can't even put babes in movies. Hell, people act like Sydney Sweeney could put butts in seats and she can't. Yeah, I can't help you, buddy, if the door's locked. You have a key card? I like the effect on his voice there. Adrian Brody looks like a broken nose. Yeah. Oh, now it's unlocked? Well, that's great. Well, aren't you a little spark? Holy shit, no! I thought this thing was about dead. That's why I was stomping it. What was that? Well, at least they let you swim around in your underwear. Oh, Jesus. We've got babies. Is that my girlfriend? Do I need to free her? Text log, yep, we've been experimenting with people. Of course. It's not like you went to a space station that ran an above-the-board daycare center, right? Oh, yeah. What was Shaggy on SNL? Sometimes that clip kind of comes up. Cringe. Maybe if I get the arms, I got them. If you don't shoot those tendrils. Ali Larder on Landman. I know I don't really like this for her age stuff, but geez, like I didn't think people were acting like she was like the next big thing coming in like Varsity Blues or Heroes. But man, is she like kind of hitting her stride now? Like, but whoever their daughter on the show, whoa. I mean, I've only seen like a few clips of like Billy Bob complaining about windmills, but the chick, and then I also seen like Allie Lauder and her daughter character like in swimsuits, and like she looks like she's a Christmas present about to get unwrapped, like. But the daughter is also like, yeah, pretty. The daughter on Landman might be like the hottest gal acting right now. Maybe. In America. Hottest American actress going at the moment. Like, they might try to push her to the moon, you know? They might give her a push. Emergency shower doesn't seem to work. When can I change back to my DLC outfit? No, man. Pete Sampras's wife? Sonya Blade? You get her mixed up with Allie Larder? Come on. Yeah, Bridget Sampras. Oh, man, what was it? Bridget Wilson. Yeah. All right, so this guy, are we going to shove him? Like... Okay, shock pad's off. Doors open. I needed to grab a shock pad, which is a what? Like a defibrillator?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad.
And you got any idea how much oil it takes to run them things? Yeah, then you gotta keep them lubricated. Yeah, like... Shockingly, whenever I go down to, like, Oklahoma, they just keep adding windmills. The whole place is getting covered with it. Plant the explosive charge. Oh, my bad. Bridget Wilson probably deserved better. You know, like, she's actually pretty good in Billy Madison, right? But then after that, it's kind of like she just plays best friends. She plays like some best friend to like J-Lo or something like that. Like she doesn't get to be the star of the comedy. Like, I don't know. Also, real talk, can we agree that Drew Barrymore was never hot? At all? She was at best mid. And I would, okay, Drew Barrymore at her prime is not better than a Sydney Sweeney. Drew Barrymore is hardcore nepotism. Drew Barrymore is staunch nepotism. Drew Barrymore is, my great-grandpa was in Birth of a Nation, so you're going to hire me and give me a talk show. And she's rebranding as just Drew. Give me a break. When I see Drew like that, I thought, oh, does Dr. Drew have a show? Oh, wait. We've known you as Drew Barrymore for 40 years, and now you want to rebrand, bitch? Come on. I think her show got pulled in my area. Now I'm seeing Tamron Hall, I think on ABC, and the gal that won the Oscar from the Dreamgirls, and Kelly Clarkson has a show, but I think Drew Barrymore might have got pulled in my area. Drew Barrymore Nepo, like strapped on the Nepo baby thrusters and just shot herself as high as she could, you know. Jennifer Hudson's show, I'm trying to think they yanked that in my area too. One of the things they do in my local area, diatribe time just a little bit, they will we used to get like Entertainment Tonight, or oh, that would change hands, and now you got Wheel of Fortune. And at one point it was, well, hold on, let's run a syndicated show. Let's run a Big Bang Theory. Let's run not first from syndication, but Big Bang Theory and syndication, Modern Family and syndication. Right after the news, right after the 6 o'clock news. You know what they do now? They go even cheaper. They replay the 6 o'clock news at 6:30. They got rid of so many of the local channels in my area, the ABC, the Fox, the Fox hardly even had any, but Fox would have like judge shows, you know. The ABC, NBC, CBS. CBS will run a number of soaps and game shows. ABC will have a soap. NBC might have a soap still, but they will also just straight run the news. They will repeat the news over and over and over and over throughout the morning, afternoon, whatever the shit. Because it's cheaper than buying the Oprah rights in your area, the way that used to work. There's no money in the talk shows. There is no money in any of that shit anymore. There is no money in writing a script. There's no money in directing a movie. There's no money in starring in a blockbuster. There is no money in talk shows. Yeah, I mean, like, you either marry a rich person or you don't have money. Like, that's about the way it goes down, right? You got to position yourself to woo the... Okay, and also, on that subject, when it comes to the ultra-rich hot daughters, okay, the final boss is Eve Jobs. Jeez. She probably just doesn't want to bother with trying to be a movie star. I think she walked a runway in a fashion show or something, or she likes to just ride horses all day. But yeah, Eve Jobs is kind of like the ultimate princess of the like super rich nepo baby inheritance gals you can get. The rest of them, you probably, I mean, a lot of these hot babes marry the rich guy, but then they don't have hot kids. It's not like a surefire thing. When they can perfect the formula so that only rich people looked good, and then you could spot, like, that guy must be a billionaire because, you know, he looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1981. When you have it like that perfected, you know, maybe that could be the case at some point. But right now, the super rich guys are not necessarily having super hot daughters. It's just the luck of the dice, you know? So yes, Eve Jobs, if you don't know who that is, you do now. You're saying Eve Jobs has a prominent chin? Maybe I haven't looked at her in a while. I knew about her before she was blowing up. Like, somebody said, this is Steve Jobs' daughter. And then like some picture went... And I knew about her like a couple of years before that. So I don't know what... Yeah, I'm not really sure I mean, I don't know. Like, look, I know we kind of act like some of these gals don't look that good, but Kendall Jenner actually looks like she has some business being like a fashion model. I know those Hadid gals, they're like, you know, nepoed in, right? At least the younger one, Bella. Now the other one, no, I don't care for. The younger one, actually, she looks like, you know, she's fashion model material. Sidney Crawford's daughter, not as hot as Prime Mom, but you could do a lot worse. You're saying Jennifer Hudson will look horrible when old? Oh, Drew Barrymore, yes. God damn, she is like a Jay Leno chin right there, man. Can you use AI to fix, like, Drew Barrymore, or is that not a thing? Hey, Grok, make this girl, like... Hey, could you go to, like, Grok and be like, hey, Grok, can you take a picture of Kendall Jenner and say, make her mid, and see what it does, you know, something like that. Take cover to detonate. Well, I guess we did that. Destroy the barricade. Lord help! I'm hitting A, I'm hitting A. You know what? Maybe I should just load. $2019. I just uploaded. I just saved, right? Like, you know, and not take that damage, right? Kendall is the second youngest. Kylie is the whore. Kendall also, you know, slutty enough, but she's the tall one. Well, well, shoot, that one that's kind of mannish looking might be as tall, but she definitely has like a supermodel look about her. I mean, I think we got to give her that. Did that thing just stab me anyways? Am I imagining that? God damn it. Alright, let's get my weird-ass outfit on. Monica Bellucci, overrated. Overrated. Weird-looking boobs. Face just looks always pissed. Would not. And maybe the height of her powers is probably Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oddly enough, one could make the case that's also Winona Ryder, height of her powers. Winona Ryder, though, man, she could get it in the day, let me tell you. Might actually be better. I maybe sell and get a node. I don't even know here. From storage, we can get... What is this one saying? I guess is that what I'm wearing? That's the classic look, huh? Let's get that funky one. Chloe, yeah, the Chloe, she's had some work done, right? That Kendall, I don't think Kendall's had work done. Kylie, I think they did a facelift on her. They said, you're looking a little Chloe over here. A little Chloe. You're looking a little Chloe. You know, let's fix you up, get you to ride Travis Scott, and then when you've had enough time with that, then you can go to Timothy Chalamet, get yourself a nice twink. Let's see, well, it's like there's no suit upgrade, right? It's like the next thing I need to do is actually... These are so damn expensive. Kelly Garner. Is she the blonde girl from... I think there's a few actresses with pretty similar sounding name. Is she the blonde girl from the Fall movie? Who also ultimately couldn't get roles, so she had to get naked in a... Yellowstone spinoff, if I'm not mistaken. She got a little too much baby fat going on with her. Maybe she lost some weight. Maybe they gave her some low dose Ozempic or something. But no, it didn't really pan out for her. Maybe they could have made her something, you know, if this was a decade ago.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias's body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
If it's the girl I'm thinking of, wouldn't she kind of look like she might be the hot chick from the Runaways Marvel Hulu show thing, right? Didn't last long. I watched one episode, was like, what the freak? Well, this guy's seen better days. I've seen better days. Okay, we're up to 7 viewers, guys. It's time. What, am I supposed to take a seat? What? Save me, save us. Well, this, we are full. We're full, don't come in. You're gonna have to tell me, am I thinking of the right girl? First saw her as a jealous brunette side piece in The Aviator. No, that's somebody else. I'm talking about somebody young. Man, they shoved like every girl they could into The Aviator. Was that like whoever Leo was interested in just got in the movie?
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed.
Why is this a memory or a hologram? What are we doing?
We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Also, I'll tell you, Kate Beckinsale, she fell off, but she fell off only like a few years ago. She fell off maybe 2 years ago, but boy did she maintain. She maintained pretty damn well. She's full on crazy now, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Hearing like spooky music. Text log, why not read it to me? I don't know who this Kelly Gardner is then. Maybe... See, I'm thinking the girl I'm talking about might actually have the same name. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to get one of these security cards, man. The captain's body, was it not here? Shower, sure. Is that gonna help? I mean, we want to go through that door, don't we? Man, the inventory crunch hurts so much.
Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid.
Krista Allen. That's a name I haven't heard since. No, real talk, I was looking her up on Instagram like yesterday. Because I was thinking of Liar Liar and, you know, and she actually has some kind of funny bits she sort of posted a few years back. It's been a couple of years since she posted anything on Instagram. It looks like she's lost some weight. I don't know if those were implants or not. It's kind of hard to tell. There's something unnatural about the muscle shape if that's the case, but then other signs point to maybe not, but I don't know. But her face card was strong. In Liar Liar, geez. And she was on Days of Our Lives back when my cousin was on it. In fact, I think she was on Smallville probably when he was on it. I'm hearing things. Okay, we're gonna put that over there. ER hallway A. Jennifer Connelly's eyebrows were a little too much for me. A little too much. Body-wise, she could use some tone. I mean, there was other things that were working, but yeah. Yeah, I gotta open the door, but my lights. Doesn't much matter, does it? I think I need to take this with me. I'm hearing things. I got the limb, come on. Oh shit. First death. First death. Oh shit. Why wasn't he dying? I kept shooting. What the hell?
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
I was shooting the thing the way you're supposed to shoot it, right? Maybe I need to use these. I'm running low on ammo. Is he gonna make me do this again?
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is... Look at
Are they gonna attack while we have the hologram cinematic thing happening? Follow Nicole's hologram. Yeah, it's like good luck with that. You have to beat... Are you being serious here? You have to beat the game without dying to get the special armor? Can I just load a save? Or is that not in the cards? Am I supposed to just load a save there, Troon? What do you want me to do? I'm not on the hardest difficulty. I'm on medium. So let me know what you think about that. Tawny Welch was... no. Tawny Welch looked good in Cocoon. Oh, you have to do that on very hard? Well, I'm not on very hard. So... You think I should load... Let me know. Should I load the game and try to do like a no death thing? Is that what we're trying to do here? I didn't know that. Raquel Welch. There's a picture of her on a cross that is just like peak. Like, jeez. Yeah, she was probably like the hottest babe in the 60s. Like at one point in time, she was probably the hottest woman on the planet. All right, let me know. Do you guys, should I load or am I just continuing from here or what am I doing? I think I got kind of a cheap death there, you know? That's what I think. Just continue? Okay. I'm going to have to get familiar because like there's probably going to be bosses that are going to be a problem, you know? I'm not familiar with the game, that's for sure. I kind of think this is a better weapon. Oh, okay, I take it over there. Okay. Take it on the run, baby.
Level assistance required.
Oh. Yeah, okay, now I can take these guys. I don't have a lot of stasis. Was there a stasis recharger over here? Is that you shoot it and it knocks them out, maybe? Let me see if I can get a stasis recharger. What you need to do before dying, you have to get off the game before it saves, then load from the save. Yeah, one of these type of things, then you hit exit type of deal, something. But you probably got to be on the harder, crazy difficulties and stuff to, you know, getting all the achievements in this is going to be a real work, isn't it? Save room on the right, but we're looking at kind of a locked door situation. All right, well, it's probably, I'm only on medium. We're probably, I don't know. It's probably fine. I'm sure I wasn't expecting this to be a deathless run. This isn't a Kirby game.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe.
Hold on, I might actually be able to get some
I recovered a
upgrades.
limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here.
Lauren Hawley.
The engineers pulled
Jim Carrey knew what he was doing, man.
limbs missing, torso...
And Lauren Hawley, short window, but not for her prime, but not bad. Okay, so I thought I didn't even think I had that many item slots, but I guess I do. I have a node. So, hold on. I have a node. I'm probably better off going to the workbench and fixing a gun up. I only died once to the environment. What, like float too far down and it killed you? I did complete on stream my first playthrough of Resident Evil 1 Remake. They called it Resident Evil HD Edition on the Xbox. I completed that with no deaths. I ended up getting all 1000 gamer score, you know, getting all, like the S run and all that. But I didn't realize I was playing on easy. It said, like, how do you like games? Do you like it to be like a gentle breeze or like hard work in a labor camp? And I'm like, a gentle breeze? Like, I didn't know that I was selecting a difficulty. It's kind of a weird deal. All right, let's get this thing out of the wall. Well, I think we're gonna fight some guys first. Oh, he jumped through. Oh no, he's climbing. They climb now. Are you kidding? Guy runs faster than me. Did I get the newborn? Nope. Little bugger. Honestly, I should probably be shooting him like this, huh? Who knew that little guy had a visor on him or something? I know, I usually... Look, if I wasn't streaming, I'd go in, like, the hardest available mode, except that one was impossible, and it... You know, probably you're gonna really need to know the game. You get one life and whatever. Like, I would do Halo on Legendary if I... Shit, I didn't need to see that. The thing is... Maybe I'll stick with this, if it turned. Is this the shower? No, this... Okay, this is where we wanted to go, right? I just don't think it'd be a good stream for me to go on a hard difficulty on a game that I haven't played. Where do you think you're going? I started stomping you, you die. Oh, sorry, Tote. Thanks for dropping by. We're going to try to do 2 chapters a night here. We've got, things are complicated. There's 12 chapters, try to get this done 6 nights sort of thing. Is that how I came in? Really need this guy's badge. Maybe those guys that are creepy crawly, maybe you shoot them like this, but then the babies you shoot them like that. That didn't sound too good. Something gonna jump out. I have a feeling they weren't trying to save these people. What the shit? The thing wouldn't die. I'm running out of ammo. Okay, it gave a little bit of a checkpoint here. With the baby. It gave a checkpoint I wasn't even aware of. Man, I can't shoot. I don't have any health. I think there's health on the wall. That's the problem. Health on the wall up to the right. Okay, there was some there. Good. My dude. I don't know what to think, man. I'm kind of down with spending the 80 and getting like the fun costumes or whatever for the stream. But I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not like they've really had that great of a track record, you know? Like, I liked Village more than most, but I liked it. I played Village in third person. I thought that was the way to do it. See, if you knew this was coming, I don't think that these guys get the jump on you, right? Oh, his oxygen bullshit.
You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7.
Man, yeah. How much time are we going to spend in the hospital? I also see like some cooks. I kind of like that idea of them people doing their routine. That seems like an interesting angle. But then I see a tweet saying from like IGN saying that the game's it brings comedy. It's going to be funnier than a Resident Evil.
Maybe I was wrong.
I could see you having comedy introduced on your second playthrough in some way because of goofy costumes or whatever, or some weird collectible thing you're doing. But comedy on your first playthrough is a bit sus. Even then, Resident Evil 4 had a bit of a comedy thing going, like shooting gallery, bottle cap collection stuff. Kind of hard to take that all that seriously. I think it's interesting that you have like sneak levels with the girl, and then Leon, it's destruction.
Security request retrieved.
Maybe this ship's captain's gonna be like the first boss. Is that your girlfriend in a hologram? Wait a minute. No, wait, that wasn't a hologram. And she did that because of what? Glad I found that ribbon for upgrades. Enemies are probably only going to get tougher. Here, we'll save over this one. Intensive care. Controller's really buzzing. Not you. All right, so you gotta get 2 of the 3, and then you got them. Kinda. I didn't even realize you were in Raccoon City until it was brought up in like their like a different direct or something like that. Does it need to be Raccoon City? Didn't that place canon get leveled by a nuke? I guess it can they can rebuild, but would you bother? It hasn't been that long and people still don't hang out around it's relatively 12 years after Chernobyl. People still don't hang out around there, so I don't understand that. Man, they wheeled this guy all the way to the back, didn't they? I think I need to shoot one of these, honest. Are you the captain? Well, you look formal attire. Everybody has a spine thing happening. Oh, jeez. Did it take off with his oh shit? Hell. Okay, so is he kind of a boss? Or just a new type? Kill the captain. Objective complete. Find the captain. Kill the captain, huh? I thought it was retrieve his rig. I guess that creature took off with it. It's on me. I'm trying to heal. Where's that thing I wanted to explode? Please. Guys, please don't. I have a feeling there's a checkpoint here. Ishimura Planetside Team. Whatever the hell that means, lady. Not much of a checkpoint, huh? Okay, so that thing, I might be able to blow these guys up. I might just be able to get them. There's more around, wasn't there? Can we hold the skip? Not seeing any kind of skip. No skip. Now this manta ray guy, he's going to be a problem. See, that should have taken care of business right there, the explosion. Oh, all that did was stasis then? Gave me free stasis at least. That thing's still crawling. Maybe I should just get out of there. Bullshit! Yeah, a 2023 game that doesn't have you skip cutscene is pretty surprising. You know, it's a remaster at that. You would think I could at least hit pause menu, skip cutscene, but I wasn't seeing that happen. Does it have a skip and I'm not realizing it? All right, well this actually gives me some more stuff. I could probably just wing these guys and then run into this room. I'm not seeing hold. I'm pushing the face buttons. Triggers, none of it. No skip. I'm gonna have to take this guy down so I can get his spinal cord thing, right? Or key? Maybe I have the key? I don't know. See, if I had the key, I could swing around the room that was locked. Of course, my poor guy here is probably never going to take his helmet off again for like the rest of the game. Are you guys afraid to leave that room? Nope. Nope, they're not afraid. Nice juke. This dude's still going? I may just actually have to give up on stomping people, man. I'm not getting stuff done with the stomp. Unbelievable. It's down to one arm and it's still getting me even though I went in for the stomp. Retrieve the captain's rig. Was it not on him?
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's... Another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint.
Where is Daniels? And she seemed a little too calm about all of this, didn't she? Huh. You seem a little calm given the circumstances, Daniels. Finally, we are getting to go through the security clearance door.
Clearance confirmed.
Level 1, right? Yeah, okay, none of the Elite controllers have a record button. You have to hit the guide button and then hit, like, X for the record what happened. The basic controllers won't kick you out to that dash blade.
We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh, God. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Am I down to just one viewer? Is it just Troon? I thought Cronus was sticking around, maybe. I was getting my butt kicked for too long. People are leaving. What the shit? What was that? Okay, wasn't there a room over here that required... door? Maybe... was this level 1? When I moved it back? Maybe I actually could use it? Might be something worth grabbing. Alright. We out here. Okay. Still here. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna try to open this. Shower lights, nah, that didn't make... This one I can't seem to open then. Okay, now the security room had, or whatever, had a locker that I might be able to get in.
Clearance confirmed.
Why would the captain only have like level 1 though, you know? Like this is level 2. Sorry, Captain. You're not on the you're not the science officer team. The sound effects are a little loud. The voices are kind of quiet. The voices are everything is at max, and I was kind of wondering about that. You think maybe 90? I'm not hearing a ton of music. I mean, I do have it on minus like 15 decibels also for the game stream. That's been like the point we've been going at. I was at like minus 20 was kind of what a ways back, and then people were kind of complaining they couldn't hear the dialogue or something. I noticed that the voices are really quiet and in the background on Switch. This sounds better when people are talking. I can hear them well enough, but on Switch, the Switch games, everybody sounds like they're not center channel. It's very weird. Like all the voices are on the background track. Can we...
Level 2 security clearance required.
When an enemy attacked, you couldn't hear me. Well, I may not have done much. I kicked it down 10%. We'll see. I thought there might have been a fix-it. Oh, yeah. Oh, through here. There's a, wasn't there? Money spot on the left. What? Oh, yes, here. Let's see. I've got ink ribbon. I've got nodes. I can afford more even. We're not doing that bad. Cartridge rack. Bring this part to the bench to extend the upgrade path and gain access to a special upgrade for the plasma cutter. That sounds good. Do I need that bench now, maybe? I'm probably heading into a boss fight and need to get some weapon upgrades, you know? But where was the bench? Maybe I'm coming up on one. Oh, there's our gal. How you do? Oh, you know what? I can pick her up, can't I? I might be able to pull that out of her. That was the med pack that I dropped to pick up her plasma rifle, remember? You guys weren't kidding about coming back.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Almost alien-like music from the 79 movie, almost kind of that vibe. Okay, now here I think we have a workbench of some kind. Maybe not. I don't know. Can I change floors? Maybe I need to know what the workbench logo even looks like. Bench. Am I looking at one right now? I am. God damn it. Okay. Plasma Cutter Upgrade Graph extended. A new special ability is now accessible. An additional power node, something, whatever. Okay. So, I guess you just kind of want to go this direction here. More damage. You get 3 goes at this. I mean, kind of like, why not? hell, you know what? Eh. Look at the suit. This could use some more stuff too. 1, 2, 3, more HP. Well, we might rock like this and just do more damage. Do damage and get hit less, right? Though something happened. Does he have slightly regenerative health? Now his health's green. It was yellow. Maybe it does come back. Maybe it bounces back if you go a little bit without getting hurt. I think we're getting into a boss fight, which is a good way to cap off a stream, if you ask me. That's the best way to do it. Boss fight, chapter end. Yeah, that feels like a real sense of accomplishment, you know? Let me check something here. Is there a suit? Guess I don't actually get a suit upgrade, do I? Ammunition. That'd add you a node. Go to Hangar Bay. I think I may have just failed to save.
Security recording retrieved.
Oh shoot, something's moving. Can't believe it's letting me do this while something's in the room. Or not. I'm looking for items. Been in here a few times, right?
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh hell. Complete chapter 2?
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Well, hold on. We may as well just go over here and save. Chapter 2 completed. Oh, and it's locked. Did it just autosave for me, though? Was there... Autosave, intensive care, medium, 54. What does this say? 15? No, that's... Oh, 2315? Yeah, that's... I think we're probably good there. I don't know. It's a weird spot not saving 2315. That has... We're pretty much good to stop here, I guess, and we'll start on chapter 3 that way. I mean, if I hit load, what is this going to do? Do you wish to proceed? 42 seconds ago, see? I think we're probably good. It's so when you get the achievement pop up saying that you completed the chapter, you could probably just start with the. Yeah, and maybe we can do just 3 tomorrow, but maybe it's 3 and 4. Who knows? See, you're right there. So that is a good stopping point here. I'm just curious if something happened and the game crashed, would you still get to do the autosave? Instead of the autosave being like until you exited the game, your autosave got erased, right? Oh, that's interesting. You just kind of like pop out. You just sort of like continue there. That's kind of different. Yeah, so tomorrow, chapter 3 and maybe even chapter 4. I swear I did a boss fight when I did like an hour or something first impression stream of the original game. That there was some kind of big boss thing. You had to go around and maybe shoot some spots to damage it. Some areas, like maybe there were some fuel tanks in the side of the room. You got chased around. It was a boss. Not a real boss in this one so far. But yes, we will pick up where we are. Troon, Kronos, thanks for sticking around. Made it this far. Wait until marriage counseling.